The latest entry into the 2024 presidential election, the primary at least, is grabbing headlines in the early days of his campaign as Republicans and some in the media are casting doubt on Miami Mayor Francis Suarez's bid for the White House, with some either skeptical of his candidacy or downright hostile. Joining us now, Miami Mayor Francis Suarez. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Good to have you here today.
Thanks for having me.
All right.
I take that as a badge of honor.
A badge of honor. That's your reaction to those who are skeptical of your run?
Yeah, of course. If I wasn't someone who was a serious candidate, if I didn't have a real chance at changing the conversation and creating the momentum necessary to lead this country, they wouldn't be talking about me. Obviously, they're trying out what they call kill me in the crib before I get the sort of national attention that could allow people to fall in love with our message. And that's actually an honor. It's a badge of honor. I actually take that as a compliment and something that I sort of lean into as an opportunity to just talk about our vision more.
So, Mayor, if you go back to your two mayoral elections there in the city of Miami, and I was a resident of Miami when your father was the mayor, and he's probably envious of the numbers that you pulled off. In 2017, you won with 86% of the vote. 2021, you were reelected with 79% of the vote. But the question is, you head toward the Republican primaries, is how do you beat Trump? I mean, he's got more than 50% support among Republican voters.
Well, first, I think the other numbers you got to look at is that the year before I got elected in 2016, Trump lost Miami-Dade County to Hillary Clinton by 30 points. And just last year, right after my reelection, the Republicans won in the midterm Miami-Dade County by 10 points. So that is a 40-point swing based on my Republican and conservative policies that have made people change their mind. And so I think for me, what I look at is there a platform that I can articulate on the major issues of this country, like the deficit, like immigration, like the rise of and the rising threat of China, that can inspire people to vote for someone who articulates what they're for instead of what oftentimes they're hearing, which is what they're against.
Interesting. Well, that addresses 538's write-up on the three challenges you face. Number two was he's not very Trumpy. Number one was mayors struggle to gain national recognition. How can you overcome that?
I think the first thing that we have to do, of course, is make the national debate, which is on August 23rd. You're going to have millions of people, millions of eyeballs on that debate. And so that's going to be our focus, getting the 40,000 contributions, the 200 from 20 states and getting enough in the polling to make that stage. When I visited New Hampshire, Iowa, South Carolina, Nevada, what I've learned is that the more people get to know me and hear my vision, the more they want to know about me and what I think about the future of this country. And so that is important because that is the first opportunity that you have to amplify the story, to tell it in front of millions of people. And that's going to be my next goal.
Right. So we've got to ask you about this clearly, because this is something that's hanging over your campaign, and that is an FBI investigation of a South Florida real estate development corporation. The allegation is that money that they paid to you for consulting, about $170,000 is what they're alleging, amounts to a bribe in order for them to get expedited permits. You have denied any wrongdoing. How do you explain this? Did you receive money from them, and if so, what was it for?
To push permits, that's for sure. And I can tell you,
I'm sorry, Mr. Mayor, I'm sorry, you bleeped out there at the very beginning. Can you start your answer again, please?
Sure, of course. I said it certainly wasn't to push permits. It was to raise capital for the company, which has nothing to do with my duties as mayor. I've been a mayor for 13 years, for 5 years, and a public official for 13 years, and a working public official. 31 out of 34 mayors in Dade County work for a living. And I've never had an ethical issue. And I find it ironic that just a couple of weeks before I announced my presidential candidate, our liberal newspaper starts a very calculated hit job on me and a smear campaign, which has tried to deviate the conversation from my vision for this country. And I think, like I said, I have to sort of take it as a badge of honor. Look, I'm not beyond criticism. I have no problem with scrutiny that comes with a presidential campaign, and this is a heartbringer of things to come. My issue is I want to talk clearly to the American people about how I'm going to bring prosperity to them and their children, how I'm going to solve generational issues like immigration, and how we're going to confront China.
Just to circle back on that, you've never had an ethical issue, you say. Is this one?
That's right. I mean, in 13 years,
But
I've never had any.
Is this one, these bribery allegations?
Well, I have no idea. These allegations were made by the Miami Herald, and what I've said is in no circumstance have I ever used my public position for the private gain of anyone. And that's what I've always done, and that's what I will always do in the future.
Are you still receiving your salary via cryptocurrency, out of curiosity?
Yeah, my mayoral salary, I do receive it in Bitcoin. I've been doing that for about a year and a half. And I think I'm the only public official in America that's probably doing that.
Interesting.
Yeah. How's that working out for you so far?
It's like actually very well.
Oh, good.
Actually very well. It's been good.
Got it.
All right. Goes up and down, just like the market. Mayor Francis Suarez, good to catch up with you. Thank you. We'll have lots of opportunity between now and January to talk. We'll look forward to digging into some of the issues
Mayor.
with a little more meat.
We'll have you back. Thanks.
Thank you both. I look forward to it.
All right.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.